Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your February 2024 tarot reading. This is going to be a big overview for your month ahead. We're going to pull some oracle cards. We will be doing a tarot reading with 2 different decks, and I am also an astrologer, so we will give you lots of astrological information along the way. If you want more of that, I will have a link at the end of this video. It has all the details of the astrological transits and movements for this month of February. So Capricorn, I am so excited to be doing your reading. Because we're in Aquarius season, Capricorn was last on the list, but I said I saved the best for last. I myself am a Capricorn. And so I am so excited to see what comes up for the goats out there. Let's get into it. We're going to start with a main oracle card, a main theme for your month ahead. Dear Spirit, let's see what we have for our beautiful Capricorns. Anything they need to know for their highest and best good, please. For February 2024. Ooh, Capricorn, we have the flow. Time to go with the flow, and don't let anything get you down. Don't let anything worry you. Allow me, Divine, to move with the flow and respond with calm and peace. Capricorn, right now your ruling planet Saturn is in the sign of Pisces. So, you know, when I see the dolphins, when I see the water, I really think of that, right? I feel that Saturn in Pisces is teaching us Capricorns even more to have strong emotional boundaries. And that is what, you know, allows us to flow really easily, because we know that we will always do the right thing for ourselves. It is learning a lot about the inner emotions, a lot about our spirituality, our imagination, our dreams, our creativity. A lot of that's coming into manifestation as a result. So very beautiful way to start this spread. Let's get into a numerology card for you next. We're going to pull up a special number, please, for Capricorn. Ooh, we'd love to see this one. Oh my goodness. Number 88 is abundance. Double that 8 up. And you know 2024 numerologically is a number 8 year. So overall, I feel like it is a potentially great thing for, you know, more abundance, more prosperity. This is a manifesting number, and when you double it up, Capricorn, that is just master manifesting. You could be really bringing things in for yourself this month. And if you feel like you're just at the beginning of something, like at the beginning of a project or a job or something like that, and you're like, I don't quite have my abundance yet, but this is a time to seriously focus on where you want to go, what you want to increase. You know, even just write down what you would like to manifest, say it out to spirit, because you are definitely being heard. Your abundance and manifestation ability is super, super strong for February. Next, let's get into some crystals and gemstones. Always love my earth element here, so let's see what is going to help you guys out the most for this month. And we have the lepidolite. I just bought a little bit of lepidolite. It's a really interesting stone. It is a third eye and crown chakra stone, and it does carry the keyword of trust. So Capricorns don't trust easy, if at all. Oh my goodness, we're a hard sell when it comes to trusting situations or people. So the lepidolite can help you tap into, you know, your intuition to help you know when it is safe to trust, when it is okay to give that. On the bottom, we have the clear quartz. So crown chakra is getting really strengthened with both these 2 stones. This one is great for meditation. Again, like I said, this is a wonderful time to focus on what you want to manifest, what you want to see more of, where you want to go, what you want to put out there into the world. And I also think that the clear quartz is a great all chakra balancer. I just, I love using it. I have a lot of quartz here sitting, it's just a wonderful stone for meditation, for prayer, for focusing your intentions. So let's get into next. The last oracle card we'll pull is going to be your spirit guides and guardians. Please show us which of you wants to help our Capricorns out for February. And we have the Master Buddha, very, very powerful guardian, increased awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. Again, this keyword of trust coming through here, Capricorn. So if you feel like your trust has been kind of messed with, or you just are having a tough time trusting other people, trusting yourself, trusting spirit, this is really saying to deepen your connection to spirit and to yourself. Do some meditation and get in tune with your intuition. And honestly, with that flow card, I just feel like things that are not meant for you are just flowing out like water. And whatever you're truly meant to receive is likewise flowing in. So don't be afraid, go with the flow. Don't get too caught up in it. Right now, most of our astrology of the month is in Aquarius. We do still have some Capricorn energy as we begin the month. We start out with Venus, Mars, and Mercury all in Capricorn. And then by the middle of the month, they've all moved to Aquarius. The main thing, too, as we talked about last month, is, Pluto moving out of Capricorn after a 15-year cycle, which is absolutely huge for Capricorns. All the cardinal signs are getting that energy of that shift, of that movement. You may be feeling just a lot more free than you have in a while, Capricorn, because that heaviness, that transformative depth, which is so rigorous to go through, has finally started to shift up. It's a very different energy. And yes, it does start to transit through our universal house of the second house, right? So Capricorn, this is transforming your abundance, your money flow, your resources, the way you make money. It's giving you a lot of power to transform that. So this is a long ride. Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius will be there for almost 20 years. So this is something that is going to grow gradually, but it has great power. So hang on. It's going to be nice. I think it's just going to be a lot easier for the Capricorns out there. So let's get into your tarot. Very excited to see what comes out. We do also have a full moon in Virgo later this month, Capricorns, which is a fellow earth sign. So I feel like there's also a lot of good culmination and a lot of good understanding coming through by the end of this month as well. So Spirit, let's see what we have for Capricorn in the tarot. Let's get a nice, big, clear, accurate picture of how their month is unfolding. Ooh, and we have the Strength card, a number 8 right in the middle, Capricorn. 9 of Swords in the past, yes, understandable, but Ace of Swords in the future. Oh, it all makes sense. It does. And the Sun on the top, Capricorn. I'm telling you, the energy is shifting a lot for us. In the center, the Strength card, yet again a number 8. This is Leo energy, has to do a lot with your heart, your bravery, your courage. And I do feel like when the Strength card comes up, it shows you that you've really matured in many ways. The Strength card has to do with, our own spirit and then our own physical human nature coming together and our spirit being able to overcome any of the difficulties that we have in the human world. So, you're emerging here as a very strong, very formidable character in your life, in your story. It's like you have strengthened up so much. You have glowed up so much through this transformation. It has taken many years, many ups and downs, lots of, death and rebirth cycles, and resurrections. But Capricorn, you have made it. You have survived, and you're so much stronger for it. And look at this, greater love, greater understanding of human relationships. And I think, Capricorn, you're also strong enough to know when a relationship is good for you. We're seeing a lot of trust stuff coming in here, and abundance and manifestation. If you're single, I feel like you're saying, you know what, I'm glad I'm single, because that means Spirit was protecting me. I didn't end up with somebody or some situation that would have just been really awful for me. And I feel like you have the strength to either accept or reject what's right or not right for you. The Lovers card is also Gemini energy, so you could be doing a lot more conversing, a lot more dating maybe if you're a single Capricorn. But there is some kind of strength that you have gained when it comes to love, when it comes to matters of the heart, which is beautiful to see. In the immediate past, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is an obvious one. This is fears, anxieties, stress, the things that have been keeping you up at night. Oh, Capricorn, and we know how that feels, right? Let's get a clarifier on that. Yes, because look at this. Wheel of Fortune. You were stressed for a long time, Capricorn. When is the wheel going to turn in my favor? Are things going to be like this forever? When is this stress going to release? Am I always going to feel, this afraid, this worried, this overwhelmed with thoughts? And yes, the wheel is moving in your favor. And funny enough, we've got that Aquarius symbol right there. And, it's like now all the fixed signs are receiving that energy from Pluto, whereas before, in the last 15 years, we were the ones getting that. So it's changed. The wheel has moved. Fortune is turning in our favor. I'll also point out that that's a Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus until May 25th this year. So Capricorn, like I said, this next couple months, 4 or 5 months, is like, oh, it's so powerful for manifestation, for getting things done, for, breaking free of old stagnation. It's absolutely powerful. Going into the immediate future, I love that the Nine of Swords is in the past. And I love that the Ace of Swords is in the future, because this is victory, clarity, overcoming that old stress, anxiety, fear, like you're understanding so much of why what had to happen happened. You're just feeling strong. This is Spirit really granting you a victory, granting you the answers and communication that you need to go forward. And we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like too, for some Capricorns, we're always working. Even through all the challenging times, we're always working. And the Three of Wands to me is about your ships coming in. It's like I've been putting in all this investment, all this energy. I've been doing the work, and I just want to get what I'm owed. I just want to get what I should make, and, in compensation for my effort. So I do feel there could be some clarity. There could be some, maybe hopefully some money coming in, or greater prosperity, or just simply the answers that you've been seeking for a long time. Here with that increased awareness, here with that crown chakra being activated. These could be even, spiritual messages and guidance where everything starts to click and you're like, oh, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I finally understand so much of what happened and why it happened the way it did. And it just makes you feel so much lighter. On the bottom, subconscious energy, Capricorn, is the Eight of Pentacles. I love this funny little deck. It's so cute. It's called the Tarot of Curious Creatures. And it has like all the little different animals on the human bodies. It's just perfect for Aquarius season, right? Because it's just very unusual and fun and quirky. But we got our little otter guy here with Eight of Pentacles. And Capricorn, it's funny because one of the things I love to do, amongst other things, I'm a musician. I like to sew, but we've got him cutting out like fabric. So it's like, this could be a creative project, whatever it is that you're working on. And I would say that this is the time where you're very focused on doing the highest quality work that you can. You're practicing every day. You're honing your craft. You may be taking classes, getting better and better at something. So, it's definitely, this is showing, and yet again, another eight, right? Because it's all eights. And, you're very focused on manifesting. You're very focused on doing your best work possible. I feel this, Capricorn. Oh my goodness. It's like you have not stopped being who you are. You have never given up on doing the best you can, no matter how tough times have gotten. You just continue to be, stable, consistent, reliable, all those good things. Right? And look at the 7. You are like, I am determined. I'm patient. I'm planting these seeds. I'm growing this garden. I'm going to continue to cultivate. Even if you start manifesting a lot of abundance, even if a lot of things start really coming through, it's like, all right, this is good for now, but I got to keep working. I got to keep planting. If I, produced something and it went well, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to stay the course. So yeah, definitely Capricorn being a Capricorn. In the subconscious position. On the top, crowning the spread, message from Spirit. It does not get a whole lot better with the Sun card on top. It is the most positive card of the tarot. It brings happiness. It brings new beginnings. It brings that sense of innocence. The light shining again after going through very heavy times. It's a success. It's radiance. It's just feeling a lot more optimistic about everything in general. And we have the 3 of Cups. So Capricorn, this could also be a month where Spirit's saying it's time to get out of the house, go have fun with your friends. It's time to celebrate, do a little dance, enjoy a nice dinner, whatever it is that makes you feel happy, that helps you to celebrate life. The sun is absolutely shining in a positive light for you there. Let's go ahead and get some advice on your reading, but this is looking very, very nice, Capricorn. Knight of Wands. There's that 3 of Swords, Capricorn. King of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. So yes, I do feel like there's still a little bit going on with recovery for you, for sure. Knight of Wands, though, this is very fiery. It's very bold. I love that we have our little lizard here because, it reminds me of a dragon. The year of the dragon in the Chinese lunar cycle is coming up on February 10th. So that's also a very prosperous, bold, exciting kind of energy. So your suggested approach, Capricorn, I would actually recommend taking a trip in February or planning some travel if you can, because the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, so travel is very favored. But definitely shaking up your routine a little bit, going after something that you really want with a lot of passion and excitement. Go somewhere, do something that makes you feel happy, that just drives your energy up and gives you an optimistic outlook on life. And if it helps you learn something, even better, right? Because Sagittarius loves to learn things. Let's get that. Okay, yeah, 7 of Wands. And I also would not let anybody talk down to you. I would not let anybody discourage your plans, because with the 7 of Wands, there is that protective energy around yourself. I also would pick and choose your battles wisely, because, in the 7 of Wands, we see the sticks, but we don't see anybody actually holding them. So there could just be sticks in the ground and she's getting upset because she's like, oh no, somebody's coming after me, but there might not be anybody there. I would say be vigilant, right? Do protect yourself, but don't fight every battle, right? Not everything is something that is worth your time or your energy. I would mostly focus on having a little fun here. Seriously. What you need to know is the 3 of Swords. Heartache, pain, emotional stress, And I would say that this is a time for recovery, Capricorn, because I feel like you've already been through quite a lot of that with the Knight of Swords. There could even be somebody coming back around that, has caused you emotional stress in the past, and you're just like, I am kind of fed up with it. I mean, even the way this card looks, she's kind of like saying like, oh, she's just like, oh, no, not you again. It is definitely time to pull those swords out of your heart, Capricorn. It is time to do some emotional recovery. Yeah, because there's very nice things coming in here for you. And this is also about just being aware of things that have hurt your trust, your sense of any kind of stability. It's time to just let any of that go. Anything that makes you feel like you haven't been able to trust yourself in the past. Yeah, Knight of Cups. And I do feel, this is an interesting combination here because the Knight of Cups is love offers being made. You could have somebody really, maybe asking you out. You might have multiple love offers. You might have people really offering you their heart, offering you their cup of love. And you might be kind of feeling like, my heart's still healing, right? I'm still in the middle of some recovery here. I don't know if I can handle dating or this kind of thing right now. But just be aware of it, right? If they come in correctly, if they're gentle with your heart, if they're not pushy, if they're soft with their approach, your heart will know. The one thing that you can say is that when your heart is in recovery or you've been through a lot and you're learning to trust yourself again, that you will do what's right for you. Because if something is even a little bit off, your intuition, your heart will know it, and you'll know if it's a good offer or not. So I wouldn't stress out too much about it, Capricorn. I would trust yourself, right? King of Swords in the hopes and fears position. Oh my goodness. Aquarius King, Aquarian energy. This is the master strategist. Capricorn, I think this is about is you being a little nervous about trusting your ability to strategize and make good plans and make good decisions, right? And to keep a level head, to keep a cool head. Because Aquarius is definitely head over heart energy. So I feel like sometimes you put your heart over your head and you're like, ugh, can I trust my heart? Can I trust my head, right? You really want to be able to make those cool, practical decisions and make good plans for the future. The King of Swords, always looking at the future, right? Let's get a clarifier on him. Yeah, and I do feel, it's intense. It's an intense deep dive because we've got the Scorpio energy of the Death card. And in some ways you may be saying to yourself, I've got to reevaluate the way I've made decisions in the past. This is transforming. And I love how this is literally Pluto's energy, right? And it moved into Aquarius, the King of Swords energy. And I feel like you're learning to navigate your world in this whole new planetary vibration. Just going to bring that into it as an astrologer. I have to. That's just too wild to see those two pair up when that's exactly the kind of energy that we're working with. The big thing that I feel overall so far about this reading, Capricorn, is that there's a lot of shift of energy. You're emerging very strong. You're emerging as a master manifester. You know how to build yourself up. You're getting what's due to you. You're starting to receive the clarity answers you need, but you're still staying very grounded and practical, which is beautiful. And I do feel like you're kind of learning to trust yourself, to trust your heart, to trust your intuition more. And that takes time. It takes development, right? That's why we have the Buddha here. This is all about a spiritual discipline, a spiritual practice. Even if you just take a few minutes a day just to do some breath work, just to feel your deeper inner essence, right? But you are learning to trust yourself. You're learning to trust this new energy. You're learning to work within this new energy. And it's a beautiful emergence. You've got so much good here. Spirit's really wanting you to just get out and play a little bit and enjoy your life a little more. Outcome card could not be nicer. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is great because we have the 7, the 8, the 9. you're definitely in a building energy. And to me, I love that they made the little snail a little bit bigger in this card. There's always that little snail in the Nine of Pentacles, because this is about self-sufficiency. The snail carries its home on its back, and you know how to provide yourself what you need, right? You don't really need anybody else. This is very, very self-sufficient. Nine of Pentacles says, I've got what I need. I've got foresight. I've got strength. Look at this awesome garden that I have, planted. Look how it's working out. Capricorn, when you get into a relationship, it's not because you need it. It's only because you truly want it, because you truly desire it, because you've got it going on here. This is a very nice month. Let's get a clarifier on the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. Yeah, Capricorn, for the singles out there, you're not in any rush to get into anything, and you're very particular. Look at these two ladies. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles is a business owner. It's somebody that really has their, priorities together. They've got a plan. They know where they're going. They know what they want to do. And the Queen of Swords, Libra Queen energy, she just does not put up with any funny business in her court. She is a tough customer. Both of these cards are like single, and I don't mind. And of course, not every Capricorn I'm going to read this for is single, but if you are, I don't really think you mind. And I think that if you're dating, you're being very particular and very careful. Part of that is because your heart has gone through a lot, right? You've gone through a lot, ups and downs emotionally. You don't trust people super quick as a result of it. So you're very careful, but also you're very intuitive. And because we had the Lovers and the Strength card in the center, I absolutely feel that you will make the right choices. If you accept somebody into your heart, into your life, it's because you really wanted them, not because, they manipulated you or pushed you into it. Like you have yourself set up, and you're just like, your question is, why should I, accept you into my life, right? What good are you bringing into my life that I haven't already created myself? I saw something the other day that it reminded me of Capricorn energy, because it said something like, I'm particular because I know how to provide all the things that I require from another person. So it's like, if you're already able to provide that, anybody that comes into your life has got to be adding some positivity, got to be adding, the cherry on top, the sun, the Three of Cups. They've got to be somebody that you really, the vibration is high, and you feel wonderful in each other's presence, and you bring out the best in each other every time. It's just, that's the way it is. All right, on the bottom, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Knight of Swords. So the Hierophant to me is solid. It's Taurus energy. You could literally read this like there could be a Taurus kind of person rushing in, somebody who's also very earthy, strong, knows what they like, knows who they are. Knight of Swords can many times be a lot of communication or information coming to you very quickly. I could also read this as the Hierophant is bringing you a lot of mystery, secret knowledge, spiritual awareness, because that is that High Priest energy. It definitely holds the keys to spiritual wisdom. So a lot of good energy here, Capricorn. I absolutely love your read. Let's get an affirmation on this for you. Whoa, okay. Victory card, Capricorn. The Bagua, congratulations on your victory. You have pursued a goal to fruition. This is fulfillment, completion, and arrival from a long journey. Remain connected with your bigger mission in life and prepare to embark on the next adventure. This card makes me think of the World. The World card is a Capricorn card. It also makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune. It makes me think of the Sun. And it definitely makes me think of this Pluto transformation out of your sign, because this is like you have completed it. Yes, for all Capricorns, congratulations on this completion, on this victory, because not all people experience a Pluto transit in their lifetime like that in their sun sign, because Pluto is slow. It takes, a little over around 250, 260 years to go through all the signs. So not everyone will experience Pluto in their sign in their lifetime. So anyone that experiences it has absolutely come through some kind of major karmic transformative cycle. And big pat on the back to all the Capricorns here. Have an amazing February, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.